And welcome everyone to an NCAA.com March Madness postseason Skype session. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Giorgi Bezhanishvili. I got it right. It took me all season.
Right.
I pronounced it right. So from Illinois, he's coming back because here's the deal. It took me this long to pronounce your name correctly. You better not go anywhere. Georgie, why are you coming back?
Why not? That's the real question. Why not to come back? You know, it's a great place to be. Not only for me, for everybody. You know, you have one of the best coaching staff in the country, top fan base in the country, definitely top 5 fan base in the country. Everybody cares about basketball here. We are growing a special program. This program wasn't a special place some time ago, and we try and bring it back.
You know, look, I'm thrilled because so many players are even just going through the process, and I get it. There's only, 60 spots, but really not when you factor in international and so on. There really aren't 60 spots for American college players, whether you are American or not, in terms of college basketball players. Why did you decide, you know what, it's not even worth even flirting with the process. I'm going to make sure I'm locked into Illinois?
I mean, I just fell in love with the place. For the first day I came to my visit, 26th of March, a year ago, I came with my mom here, and I fell in love with the place from the first day. Everybody showed so much love. I really felt that people really care about the place, care about the basketball, So once I felt that, that was most important for me. Once I felt that, in a place like that, you can grow, you work, you develop, and that you enjoy that as a basketball player. As a basketball player, me personally, I live in the moment. So what I do in the moment, I want to grow, I want to develop, I want to work. All those things are possible because of the support you have. So that's it. That's it for me, to be honest. I just feel great here.
All right, so listen, I didn't think I was crazy in my preseason Power 36 right after the national championship game last week. I put Illinois at number 36 to make sure I included them in some form. I think they will rise. I know we were waiting for an official decision from Ayo Dosunmu, but other than him, it seems like everyone else, for the most part, should be back, will be back, and this core group of guys that really started to take off into the Big Ten should return intact for the most part. So tell me why I'm going to be right in saying you guys are going to be in a ranking and in the NCAA tournament next season.
I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. You put us on number 36. That's why I always tell you. We'll go far beyond that, No, I'm just joking. I mean, we have most of the people are coming back, Maybe everybody's coming back. I can't answer the question for you. But as I told you, everybody's here right now. We put 2.5 good weeks in already. We working. Everybody's better. Bodies are getting bigger, That's the base. The base is already set. We set that base last year, So we have really, really good new guys coming in. We got good pieces coming in. Once we get them on our mental level, they will be mentally as engaged as we are and in love with the process, getting better and getting better overall, And I'm telling you, we'll be wrong with number 36.
Look. I know I'm going to be wrong because I probably put you guys too low. I'm glad I at least included you because, first of all, guys are leaving at these other schools. So Illinois is going to move up next time we do it, certainly in a month. I know that. The key will be getting off to a good start in the fall. We know that once you get into your non-conference. And it just took some time. Now that you guys have had time to play together, what have you seen, certainly even here in the offseason, that gives you even more optimism that you guys are going to get off to a great start come November?
This last year, it was kind of a struggle. We played a lot of tough games, lost in a lot of tough games, a lot of close games. A lot of games were decided by a couple of possessions. We felt like we could have won those games, but those games really brought us together as a group. Our every player is a best friend of each other right now. So I feel like this last year brought us really close together as a group. We will have new pieces coming in. They will be really close to us too. We're trying to engage them as much, build that family. And once we have a family fighting together for something special, it's really, really hard to stop. It's really hard to stop. And we played number 2 schedule, number 2 hardest schedule in the country last year. As I said, a lot of tough games. Brought us together, build a family, Illinois family right here. I represent every day. And it's just really, really hard to beat a family who fights together for something special.
Georgie, you're a great ambassador, certainly for the university, for your family, and for your school. Every year, freshman to sophomore year, players usually make their biggest jump. What do you want to make sure that you do this summer that shows that you've followed that trend?
I'm not really focused on one thing, just working on overall game. Eventually, our bodies will develop, not only me, but everybody else. Weight room is a big thing. I feel like I can get a lot stronger as I was this past last year. Definitely, I'm working on my shot. I have to be able to step out, shoot those threes. I was able earlier in the season, but as the season progressed, I wasn't shooting threes at all. And I feel like I can do that. I can bring it to the table, and definitely a goal for next year, personally for me. But just overall, I will try to be a leader next year a lot more, get guys engaged a lot more, try to stay them, give them the mindset that I have. We always staying on our focus. We staying focused on our goal, to get to where we want to get and not get distracted by this or what people say or by I want to accomplish this as a group. What we know, what we want to accomplish. That's what my main goal is, to get the group going.
And lastly, Georgie, any plans for travel other than Champaign?
Most definitely. I booked my ticket to go back home. I'm going back to Vienna, Austria, May 7th. From there, I'm going back to Georgia, May 11th through May 18th. I will be 1 week in Georgia with my grandparents, and then another 3 weeks I will be in Vienna, Austria, and I'll be back in Champaign June 8th. Back to work all summer, baby.
All right, so what food do you want to make sure you eat when you're in either Austria or Georgia?
Most definitely when I'm in Georgia, I will eat khinkali. It's a national food of Georgia. Khinkali and khachapuri. I miss it really, really much. So I will be eating that a lot. I will not mention what I will be drinking in Georgia. As you know, Georgia is huge wine country, but I will not mention what I will be drinking. I will not say nothing about that. But definitely in Vienna, I will eat Wiener Schnitzel, what is really special, and just enjoy some little time back home, be with my family, have a great time.
Giorgi Bezhanishvili, I got it. I'm not forgetting it, and we'll say it a lot next season. Thanks, Georgie.
My man, appreciate you a lot. Have a great summer.